Good evening and welcome to this week's edition of Inside the Locker Room. I'm your host, Emmy and Duhar. Tonight we will take an inside look at what it's like to be a student athlete at Manhattan College. We were fortunate enough to get the chance to sit down with Shayna Erickson and Tyler Wilson, two members of the Manhattan College basketball teams. First up, Shayna Erickson. Shayna is a 6-foot junior forward from Long Valley, New Jersey, majoring in communication. During her junior year, Shayna played in all 30 games, making 26 starts and led the team in scoring.
What is an average day like for you?
On an average day, we have to wake up. We usually have morning classes because our practice is later in the afternoon. So you go to class, go to lunch. If you have to go to study hall, they'll put it throughout your day. And then we usually have practice around 3 to 5 is our gym time. So anywhere from there. And we'll usually either lift before or after.
What has being a student athlete taught you?
It's definitely taught me time management. You have to definitely balance schoolwork and also games, practice. You have a lot to do for your sport, but you also have to keep in mind your schoolwork and grades.
Do you use resources on campus?
Yeah, we use Brother David really helps us out with our class schedule and stuff. We have study hall and also tutors if you need help. They offer.
Do students athletes have to meet a certain requirement to be eligible?
Yeah, I think for the NCAA it's like a 2.5, but for our team you have to at least have a 3.0 to get out of study hall.
Do students athletes have to hold themselves to a higher standard than other students?
I think in a way you kind of have to have a certain image. You can't, especially with social media, you can't be going around there with certain stuff. So just be respectful and responsible.
We know being a student athlete isn't easy. What drives you to do it?
For me, it's my family. They gave up a lot for me to work on basketball, and I just kind of want to repay them. So I'm trying to not have them pay for college.
What motivates you?
It was the game. It really has definitely taught me a lot growing up. It's always been there for me. But also my family and my parents, and especially my dad, he always tries to push me for the best.
Do you think being a student athlete now will help you with a job in the future?
I think it definitely does. I think it teaches you to work with people. I think it teaches you time management. And like anything else, it's hard, but I think in the end it's really worth it.
All right, thank you.
Next up, Tyler Wilson. Tyler is a 6-foot sophomore from the Bronx, New York, majoring in communication. During his sophomore year, Tyler played in all 33 games, making 15 starts. He led the team in assists and played a major role in the team's championship run.
What is the average day like for you?
The average day for me is we have practice early in the morning. We'll probably lift later on in the day, and then either 3 or 4 classes.
What has being a student athlete taught you?
Being a student athlete has taught me how to work hard, taught me how to manage my time and how to put my best foot forward.
Do you use resources on campus?
Definitely, I go to the Learning Center to get tutoring with a class that I'm struggling in. I go to the Writing Center to work on my papers, and I just enjoy the campus. If it's a nice day, I'll go to the quad and just sit out there and enjoy the school.
Do students athletes have to meet a certain requirement to be eligible?
Yes. For our team, you have to have a 2.5 to play or to get out of study hall. So, yeah, we do.
Do students athletes have to hold themselves to higher standards than other students?
Definitely, especially here because we're at a small school. So things that student athletes do is like magnetize. So you have to always be on your P's and Q's.
We know being a student athlete isn't easy. What drives you to do it?
Just to see my family proud. Playing here, I love playing basketball, so I just want to be the best at that. And seeing my family come to my games and be proud of me is no better feeling than that.
Do you think being a student athlete now will help you with a job in the future?
No question, because being a student athlete, you have to work hard. And I believe by working hard now, it'll carry over to the future, and then at your future job, so it'll help you move up or whatever you're doing.
All right, thank you.
We are so happy we had the chance to sit down with these two amazing athletes and hear their experiences as student athletes. Now let's take a look at an average day for Tyler. As you can see, the day starts pretty early for a student athlete at 5 a.m. Tyler's alarm goes off to get him up for the day. It's not always easy waking up this early, but Tyler knows what is necessary to be the best. First thing on his agenda is morning workout. After he makes his way to Dratty Gym, he laces up his sneakers in preparation for his morning cardio workout with a fellow teammate. Like most student athletes, Tyler is enrolled in 5 classes and needs to keep on top of all his assignments. As Tyler mentioned in his interview, he needs to maintain a certain GPA in order to be eligible, so he spends a lot of time in the library. More than halfway through his day, Tyler will finally get a chance to grab a quick bite to eat before he's on to his next workout with his team. After a few classes and practices, Tyler day ends, and he tries to get a good night's sleep so that he can do it all over again tomorrow. That's all for tonight for the Inside the Locker Room. I'm Emmy and have a great day.